the original substance, infinite space, unfathomable cosmic energy, whatever you would like to call it. The original substance has three characteristics that allows it to manifest itself. You have never gotten this information with such clarity before, and I can tell you there is a reason why it is being brought to you with such clarity at this time. Welcome to the other dimension with your host and psychospiritual coach, Victoria Elizabethaan. Before I delve into today's discussion, I would like to ask you, do you know why the cosmic energy is and will always be unfathomable? Let me give you the three most important reasons. Reason number one, nothing exists before the unfathomable energy to see it coming into being or coming into existence. The energy is the first and the last, the beginning and the end, where the beginning is at the end. Reason number two, all that exists within the unfathomable energy. There is therefore no way to objectively analyze it. You cannot engage objective analysis of anything unless you are able to pull away from and disassociate yourself from whatever it is that you are trying to objectively analyze. But there is no way you can step out of the infinite cosmos to objectively analyze it. Another reason why it cannot be objectively analyzed is that at every state of consciousness and awareness, the unfathomable energy reveals only what it wants you to know about itself. Now, reason number three is somewhat tied or linked to reason number two. If you know everything there is to know at the inception or at your initial awakening, if there is nothing more for you to know, then there is nothing to achieve, nothing new to discover that warrants a reward, and nothing to infuse life with meaning. Life is infused with meaning because of the growth concepts. In the last discussion, we spoke about the growth concept, and you'll be hearing more and more about the growth concept. If you have acquired more of anything, you have grown in that specific area. If you acquire more money, you have experienced financial growth. If you have acquired more patience, you have grown in patience. If you have gained more knowledge, you have grown in knowledge. For growth to take place, you must have more of something. You cannot remain the same and grow. You cannot grow and be the same. And this is what allows life to be filled with meaning. It is all about growing. Growing fills life with meaning, purpose, and sense-making. All the following are tied to growth in some way or the other. Expectancy, achievement, reward, self-fulfillment, sense-making, and purpose. If there ever comes a time when you know it all and have it all, life would become meaningless. That would be the time for you to return to rest. So, the unfathomable energy has three characteristics that allows it to manifest itself. These three characteristics are life, consciousness, and awareness. As I've said repeatedly, life is movement, and consciousness is the ability to alter movement. Since life is movement, and consciousness is the ability to alter movement, consciousness is the ability to alter life. In our past discussion, we focus on life and consciousness. In this discussion, I am going to introduce a definition for awareness. Awareness is the ability to detect alterations in movement or to detect when movements are changing. I know most thought processes or concepts that seek to explain the unfathomable energy refers to the energy as consciousness, and most never make reference to awareness. But as you can see, awareness and consciousness refer to two different abilities. Consciousness refers to the ability to do and to create, while awareness is the ability to detect when things are being done or are being created. It is awareness that allows the unfathomable energy to view itself from within itself. The unfathomable energy has the ability to detect what is going on within itself. This is the only way such viewing can take place. The unfathomable energy must be able to detect what is happening within it, and it does so using the characteristic of awareness. Awareness is the ability to detect when movements are changing, to detect variation in movement, to detect variation in life. Awareness is the ability to detect when changes are taking place in trends. Do not forget that there's a difference between these two characteristics: consciousness and awareness. So, what is creation? All of creation is simply alterations of energy frequencies. Think about it. If all that exists in space is this unfathomable energy, then all the unfathomable energy has at its disposal to create is energy, right? There is nothing else in space. It's energy, energy, energy everywhere. So, how is there variety in creation if all there is energy? It means everything that exists must be a part of this energy. There is variety because there is variety in vibrational frequency. There are innumerable vibes. Now, if you are a Jamaican, you are quite cognizant of this vibe thing. Jamaicans like some vibes and they don't take for some vibes, they don't like them. And many of them quickly detect the vibes of hate, hypocrisy, humility, pride, and mockery. Just ask a Jamaican. You must have heard Jamaicans talking about vibes. I don't like your vibes. But what is it these Jamaicans are detecting? They are detecting different vibrational frequencies. The vibrational frequency of hate differs from the vibrational frequency of fear. The vibrational frequency of love differs from the vibrational frequency of anger. The unfathomable energy has some vibrational frequencies that are primary to it. These are primary frequencies, and these primary frequencies can undergo numerous combinations to create something else, and we refer to the others as secondary frequencies. The unfathomable energy uses consciousness to combine these frequencies, and it uses awareness to detect or to behold or to view what has been created. The more advanced consciousness becomes, the more can be created with the use of consciousness. And the more advanced awareness becomes, the more the unfathomable energy is able to detect extremely minute changes or alteration in movement. And both awareness and consciousness advance with awakening. Do you know that many businesses fail because business owners are lacking in awareness? They're unable to detect when trends are changing in order to position their business for success. Do you know that many individuals considered to be insensitive are lacking in awareness. They're unable to detect the effect their words and actions are having on others. I hope this discussion has helped you in understanding the difference between consciousness and awareness, and you can begin to do some meditation on how you can heighten your consciousness, heighten your awareness for your success, whether this success be spiritual or financial or otherwise. But how can you make use of this new knowledge to grow and to evolve in whatever area you so desire? Think Big Coaching Academy points humanity in the direction we all need to take. This direction has as its foundation a belief system that brings everything together as a cosmic whole. If you find that the present belief systems have become irrelevant to you, pick up your copies of the Revelation of the Eternal Realm and Beyond Religiosity. Step out, step up into a higher plane of consciousness and awareness that supports a more advanced and fulfilling human existence.